Welcome to LearnWire. In this video, we're going to be doing a review on Dinorank. We'll be showing you the full sales page on AppSumo, the different features, what the software is, and all that kind of good stuff. Now I'm over here on their site. I'm going to also show you the site as well, a little bit about the background of the company, and I'm trying to sign up for an account. Unfortunately, this is one of those softwares where you're not going to be able to test drive it without buying it. Everything over here is in pounds as well, so you might have to convert this over. Their starter plan is about $25 a month. Then the 34, we're at about $42 a month for the Pro plan, and then we're at about, let's see right here, 57. We're at about $69 or so for the business plan. So there's no free trial with this one. I will go and sign up my account and make a purchase on AppSumo so I can get this review out, because I know that this is, I can read you guys, and even though I do not have this on my roadmap for my videos that you guys can vote on, I know that this would be the video that you guys would want immediately. So that's what I'm working on. Also, you want to stick around. You want to make sure that you subscribe to LearnWire, because I also will be doing a Dinorank versus seodity. Even though seodity is going to be gone after today, we can come over here. Seodity, it's only on for one more day, less than 24 hours, but I do know that a lot of you also have access to Plus. You guys are Plus members, and you'll have another couple days to pick up seodity. So I think that my review will still be useful, even for those that already picked up the tool. If Dinorank is in fact way better than seodity, then, you know, maybe you guys get refunds and go and pick up Dinorank, or maybe you guys choose to just hold on to both tools. So that is kind of what is going down the pipeline with LearnWire today. I might actually publish 2 videos today. That other video will come out in the evening time, usually around 10 to 12 hours after this video is recorded. So today will be a Dinorank video day. All right, so I'm going to go sign up for an account. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm in the process of setting up my account. I already made the purchase. Super cool. Let's go over here real quick and just remind you guys about the new video voting system that I came up with for LearnWire, where I'm always wondering what video you guys want next. You guys make a lot of suggestions, and not everybody knows about this tool quite yet. But this is it. So it's usually the second or third link in the description. I've had this out for a few days now. And basically you can just go in, you can sign up for your account, logging in with a Google account or a Facebook account, and then you can start voting on these videos. I'll add more videos every week. Right now there's a pretty big list. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. There's like 14 videos in here to vote on. Obviously, I'm doing Dinorank today because that is one of those things where I just know that you guys want to see that video. But when it makes sense, I'll throw it on this list. Also, what's really cool is, so you can expect next week sometime, these videos will probably come out, me.ai and Marco Polo. I'll probably be doing those. We'll come down here, and this is a cool spot over here, which is actually a new video idea. We actually have people participating in this. So I'll click over here real quick, and you can actually see people are making suggestions for different videos right here, and I answered those people back, my thoughts on that. And actually, I think I'm not sure, but I think that the creator of Product Lift might be following this as well, to see how I'm uniquely using their tool to get my community involved with making voting for the next video, which is pretty cool. And they actually suggested Dinorank. They actually suggested it, comparing it to seodity. You guys are going to want to make sure that you subscribe to LearnWire, because tonight, this evening, I will be releasing that video. I will do that video right after this video, since my head's going to be in Dinorank. So it'll just make sense to go ahead and record that video for you guys. So I will do this video as well, Dinorank versus seodity, especially since I just picked up seodity as well last week. So, and then ranking softwares. You guys probably want to know what I'm using, what tools that I put at the highest rank right now in my business. So I will try to work on that soon. So anyways, just click on that link, go over here, and you will see a page like this, and you can vote on any. You can vote on multiple videos too. Just push the, if you really want that video, just push the like button, right? Okay, let's go jump in. So here's the sales page, Dinorank, and this is obviously an SEO software, you know, AHREFS, SEMrush type competitor. I'm not going to really read through any of that. You can watch the 2-minute AppSumo summary of the software. You know, one thing about, they put some really good polished videos together, so nothing against that, but it doesn't really dive into the software like I do, where I can actually show you the ins and outs, the things that it's lacking. The speed, the bugs, of course, they're trying to make sales, so they make every software just look like it's the most amazing software in the world in a 2-minute video. So this is cool. You can get a summary of what the software is going to be, but we're going to dive in and actually show you what it's like from a user's perspective. Okay. There's some cool stuff in here, like these graphs and stuff we're going to be looking at, that you can actually look at your internal linking structures. You can look at your page rank from a visual report as well. And then for writing, it's going to give us the semantic prominence of basically, you know, like if you've keyword stuffed, things like that. So really, really good stuff. Keyword research, there's keyword tracking, all that kind of good stuff. We're going to move into the Dinorank features over here. Now, this is really cool. You get unlimited domains. So they're not going to like say that you can only use 5 domains, 10 domains, or whatever like that. They don't really care about that. They're just going to care about how many times you use the keyword searching features and pulling different reports, right? So you've got geolocalized tracking, which is good for local SEO. You've got real search, external linking management, white label reports, tracking positions, SEO audit, semantic prominence. So this kind of separates them from other tools. They're really focusing on this from even a writer's perspective. I'll show you that in a minute on their website. Internal page rank. So they're going to basically kind of they have their algorithm of each page on your site. You can kind of look at it from a chart. Hopefully I'll be able to get to that and show you that, where it'll show which pages might have more kind of link juice, if you will. And how it kind of looks in a visual way, which is really cool. I haven't seen any other tools really doing that. Internal linking, it's going to go through your internal linking on your page, backlink management. So some pretty cool stuff. You got license tier 1. We're going to look at the Dinorank pricing right here. And you have license tier 1 is $69. You get to track 300 keywords, which that, you know, typically we're seeing 100 or 200 keywords, even on just tools that are built just to track ranking. We're seeing 100 or 200 for that price range. So I'm going to give it to them. That's very generous. I think that this is, where seodity is as well, but, really, really good, really strong right there. So this part is a little confusing. 20 domain tracking. I don't know what that is compared to unlimited domains. So that's a little bit of a contradiction right there. I think that what this is telling me that you really can only hook up 20 domains to it and like kind of track 20 domains at a time. So I think that they up here, they're basically mean you can switch those domains out. But that's a contradiction because it's not unlimited domains if you're putting a 20 domain limit, right here, right? So, we have 225 WDF IDF analysis. It's content. I like how they did that. It's content, but I don't know what this is. I'm sure a lot of you SEO people do know what this is, but I went ahead and went and looked it up. Basically, the WDF is within document frequency and describes frequency of a word within a document. IDF stands for the inverse document frequency, or how popular a term is. So it does have to do with basically keyword frequency or keyword velocity on the page, basically. So a little bit of what your content optimization tools like Robinize and Neuron Writer, Surfer Phrase, a little bit of what their whole point is, right? So come through here, you got 150 keyword research monthly, so you can search 150 times. I don't know about you. I've had memberships to AHREFS. You know, I have tried out all the tools or a lot of the tools. And I don't really think, even when I'm doing heavy keyword research, I don't think that I use 150 searches in a month. I may like, if you're working on a site, you're going to launch a site, you may do 50 keyword searches or something like that. But then it kind of goes away. You're not doing that much keyword research unless you're an agency or something like that. If you're just kind of a solo like I am, you're not going to really hit that. So that's pretty good. If this was 50, it might be a little worrisome, but I think that they're being really generous right there. So tier 1 really probably would work very well for like a solopreneur. If you're just running solo and you're running a couple websites, niche websites and stuff like that, right? So 35 results by keyword research monthly. Not really sure what that means. Cannibalization, the graphic analysis. This is something that might separate this from other tools. And results by visibility analysis. Okay, so then you have your license tier 2 it just kind of doubles everything. Right over here for domain tracking, it more than doubles, right? But most of the stuff just kind of doubles and goes up, which is great. License tier 2, 139, and license tier 3, 239. And then you can read what the founder says and some other stuff that people are asking. I think that this is a brand new question that just came in, and so forth. It does have 1 5-star rating. And you can also see some people are asking like what their keyword index. I'm always interested in what the keyword database is. I felt like Sheer SEO had a pretty small database in comparison with the other tools, and that's kind of why I chose not to go with that tool. But when we come over here, I think that they're using the Spain or Latin the keyword database, and it has 128 million keywords, and then it just kind of broke it down right here. So I'm pretty sure, without doing further research, I think that they're more like around here. So they have a pretty decent keyword database, which is good. Okay, so now we're going to go into a Dyno. Actually, before the Dinorank demo, I want to go and show you their website. So here's their website. You can go and check all this stuff out. What I like to do is go in here and I even checked out the founders right over here, kind of check on the story. I'm not going to read the story to you guys, but it kind of just comes down to where's that main spot right here. Okay, so, and it was during that course that I realized that almost all the tools that Dean used, which were quite a few and cost a lot of money, I could make them myself and save that money. And I did it. And so he just kind of they go through their whole process of how they started working together, the two founders, and all that. So kind of interesting. I like that they put that out there publicly. Then we can go to the features, and there's a lot of different ways that they can kind of tell you, like they can kind of tell you or show you, demonstrate to you that like if you just need keyword tracking, well, here's a page about keyword tracking, and this is why our tool is the best keyword tracker, right? So these are all the features right here. But what I like is we're coming down here to, even in profiles. So it's good for SEO agencies, it's good for SEO consultants, a niche builder, website design, and so forth. But SEO writer and copywriter, this is, I know you guys are very interested in this kind of stuff. It's going to tell us all of the different reasons why, detecting and correcting keyword cannibalization helps well-crafted text, keyword research, and the WDFDF semantic prominence. From a writing's perspective, this is the tools that solve your writing problems, right? But maybe from a niche builder's perspective, here's a lot of the things that you would want to look at, like AHREFS over here, SEMrush, and why you don't need to pay that really expensive amount for those. I like how they thought a lot about the different people that could be interested in this tool, and then all of the different major features are right there. So the site really does explain it really, really well. I like that kind of good stuff. I go and check. It is a very new company. There's nothing registering immediately with SimilarWeb without going to the site and actually putting it in. I noticed that if a site is very seasoned and getting some steady traffic, then it will show up on my tool over here. If not, I'll have to go over and actually manually search, which I'm not going to do that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go jump into the tool. I'm already over here. I put my domain in. It found all the keywords, kind of like Sheer SEO and seodity, a pretty similar process that the onboarding process that you're going to find in all these other SEO tools. Advanced position tracking, you can actually come over here and dial in if you want to look at desktop, mobile, both. I'm just going to go desktop, kind of old school, and you can add cluster, add group, all that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm just going to add all the keywords that it found. I know I'm ranking for all these keywords that it found. You can add more and so forth. So we're going to add these keywords, and we're going to jump right into Dinorank demo. Okay, so the site is natively in, I believe, Spanish. And you can see all the text over here. So I am going to be, Google is automatically detecting this. So I'm going to go ahead and select English. So this is something you guys need to be aware of, and so forth. So are you doing good SEO in your niche? To gain more visits, find out by tracking the positions of your keywords. Okay. So it's taking us through kind of an onboarding process right here, on page SEO audit. We kind of know what this stuff is, but right here, we don't really know what this is, right? Most of us. If you want to create content that ranks in Google for your niche, you should use the prominence module, which shows you the keywords that your competitor uses. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And this is what other on-page SEO tools like Surfer and Phrase, Dinorank do for us, right? So we'll see how powerful that is in this tool. I'm going to make a guess that it's not going to have the same functionality as like Dinorank and so forth. We're going to come through here. Keyword research. We already know what that is. I'm just going to go close right there. Okay. So we can start a new project. We have our task manager, control panel, tutorials. I am going to right click and open that up and see what kind of tutorials they have. It looks like and this is a little bit like, I kind of want to do always translate to English. I don't really know if I always translate. It's saying always translate to Spanish, but I want it language to translate into English translate. Hopefully it will start doing that, but they have, you can even see all the pages, and stuff like that are, in Spanish. So a little interesting there. And we're going to go through, and I only say that because if you're appealing to a global audience, you probably would want to go with the kind of the global language, which would be English. So a little interesting there, but I'm going to go ahead and play and just see what the sound and stuff looks like. Okay, so it is in full, it's fully in Spanish or Latin. So the tutorials won't really be helpful if you don't speak that language. So I'm glad that I checked that out so I can demonstrate that to you guys. All right, so we're going to come through here, and it's going to default into a different language here. I'm going to go United. We're on keyword research. Where is, I don't see the United States. Maybe it's at the very top. No? Okay, guys, is it just me, guys? I do not see the United States in there. Let's see if we can find English over here. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Like, do you guys see English on my screen? There's Espanol. I do not see English. I'm kind of confused here because I do not see English anywhere. And I do not see the United States on here. It's not at the top, which sometimes people will put that at the top because it's going to be the most common language that people are going to use. And then I come down here to the U, and there's Ukraine. There's no United States. So I don't know. Let me see here. Enter a keyword. Okay. Interesting. I'm also going to push this video up here to see what this video comes up as. Okay, so this one, that one's in Spanish as well. Okay, so you guys, I'm just trying to do a keyword research right here to kick this off, and I'm not seeing English anywhere. I'm not seeing English. And I'm trying to be patient and take a step back. Maybe I'm looking at something wrong, but I'm not seeing anything. I was going to see if I could find like maybe Canada. So we have Canada right here, and that's what we're going to go with. Okay. All right. So, but even if I go with Canada, I'm not seeing the main language and the most popular language in the entire world. And I'm not seeing it on here, guys. It's not on here. No English. Okay. So I'm just going to put in a keyword over here. And we do have, all this is in pounds. Where am I going to change that at? And so forth. Copy selection, consumed, monthly limit right here. Let's see if I can go up to maybe change that. Settings, because I had already selected that this is English in USA, but it's not automatically putting that into my project. It should also maybe recognize that I want to be going in, what currency I want to go in. I'm not seeing where I can make any changes to that right over here. So far, not the best impression, guys. just for the fact that these are very minor things that can make a really big deal. It can seem like, oh, the currency's off. But when you don't have English loaded in your software, you don't have the United States loaded in your software, and most SEOs really are going for that stuff, even across the world. And then the currency with keyword research is also in pounds. I am not really, I'm not so far, my user experience is I'm not really enjoying this right now, guys. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get through this, and we're just going to have to let some of the stuff go. 74,000 volume searches, and I don't know what that means because, again, we don't know what country and everything that we're actually looking in. Okay, so we're just going to go and look out the rest of the like right here, ENU. We tried to translate the site, but some of it does not translate. So yeah, I'll try to stop, maybe complaining or being negative about the language barrier of the software. But this is going to a global audience on AppSumo, where 95% of the people buying the software are going to want English, and we're not getting English, and I have no area over here to select English. And so that is definitely a red flag and an alarm for myself. So here's keyword research. We're going to look, we have the volumes, we have the mean, not really sure what that is, if that's a competition or not, but I'm going to come through and look at trends. You do get some nice graphs with trends. And, the layout of the software so far looks nice and clean. But again, some of the other issues we're having. And then when I look down here, we're looking at about 30 keywords that it brought back. Let's see if we can select all. That's selecting all of the keywords, and we can copy them or download the CSV. I'm not seeing multiple pages of information down here, and I just kind of did a quick search. So this is where I'm only seeing 30 keywords coming out right now. So again, I can try something else here. Camping, try that. And it's giving us 30 keywords. I don't see anywhere where we can ask for more keywords. But there's way more than 30 keywords I know in the camping niche, and we are not getting that right now. So as far as keyword research, this is just I'm missing something, guys. I'm definitely missing something because I don't see anywhere over here where I can actually search for more keywords. Like, there's nothing to click on right here, and there's just a trend, an entire button just to drop down the trend graph. Okay. And I don't see where I can say find more keywords. I also do not see another page down here. So far, we're really not doing too well. We're kind of 0 for 2, and the keyword research, in my opinion right now, from what I'm seeing, is kind of a complete fail. So let's go back and let's go look at the position tracking, guys. Again, everything is in another language. I've tried to translate, and it's now defaulted back. It's defaulted back to what looks like Spanish of some sort, and I just my translate is not working, and so forth. So now just really frustrating, guys, to be honest with you. Okay. All right. So we have tracking going on. I don't know what all this means, but we have our volume, and then we have, where is Google Translate? Let me go and see if I can fix that real quick, guys. Okay. I'm going to have to go and see if I can install the Google Translate Chrome extension just to review the software. So we're going to come back in here, and I'm going to see if I can refresh. It's hard to not be negative right now, guys. I'm really trying, but this is not really working too well for us. And it's frustrating too that they launched this, and this is a premature launch fast release. They didn't even check about translation and what this is going to look like to 95% of the people actually logging into it, and it's completely built in Spanish. So Not looking too good, guys. Let's see if I can find Google Translate. Okay. I've got it up here, and I'm going to click it. It's not working for me, guys. I'm trying to translate this page. Okay, finally it worked. Okay. I had to install a third-party plugin just to translate this page, just to try to get through this review, guys. Just keep that in mind. All right. All right. I'm trying to get through this without having now a negative kind of almost preconceived, but really I'm just trying to flow through the software and I'm having a horrible experience. But I'm trying to kind of solve that so I can get through this review. So we're looking at the volume and 18 out of 8, 17, 8. That is that's the date. So August 18th. What was yesterday? Start better. Okay, so here's where our starting rankings are, and it's not going to find it outside of the 100. So like that's one of the really cool things about Sheer is that it will find it in the 200 range. So it'll search 20 pages for your content, but 95% of tracking tools only search the first 10 pages. So it looks like it's a pretty basic tracker, but it would get the job done. I don't see where they have graphs right here. Or anything like that. So not extremely fancy, but maybe it works. You can see for cannibalization right here, and maybe it puts together some sites that, some pages that have cannibalization detected. I'm not sure. SEO audit on page. Let's click onto that module there. And again, it should translate the entire site, but every page I have to translate in. Okay, so we translated this into English, but some stuff is not going to translate over because this right here is like an embedded image right there or something. So this is not switching over. Some switched over. Again, just not useful for me. So this is the on-page SEO kind of audit. 26 slow URLs, 9 no index, download the audit report, and so forth. So not a whole lot going on. We can go with maybe select titles. Nothing else is showing up right here, so I'm not really sure what kind of audit this is. Maybe it's not done. It registered 121 URLs. In the following summary table, you can see a quick outline of some of the most relevant metrics of your website. So it's just a summary, but nothing really going on with it. Okay, so I pushed the URLs in links, and it pulled all the URLs. So meta descriptions, maybe H1s, nothing really coming up. Okay, right here, H1, maybe pages with no H1s, so that could be helpful. I think that's what that means. Slow page, so these are some of the slower pages on your site. Okay, and then if you download the report, download any kind of report, let's see what this looks like. It looks like it's a PDF. Open that up. And it's branded. I'm wondering how we can take that brand off. But again, right there, and just doesn't mean anything to me. Everything's in another language. Okay, so that's going to be the story of the review, guys. I'm really sorry. TF, IDF, prominence. Okay, and then you can put your optional URL. Let me go and see if I can find that. I think this is how the tool's supposed to work. I went and found that, and I'm going to push Analyze Perform Analysis. I didn't add any keywords in right here, though, so I'm just trying to see what this tool can do for us. Well, we put in our main keyword. We put in the website, so I'm not sure what this tool's doing for us, guys. Maybe I need to put in a competitor URL. Let me go and see if that works. And nothing's really happening with this one, so I'm going to have to move forward and skip. I tried my site. I tried a competitor's site that's ranked #1. I tried my main keyword. I tried putting keywords in here, tried taking keywords out, and I'm not seeing any kind of report or anything that is going on. There's only 2 buttons on the page. Again, leave a comment below if you see something that I'm not. We already went through the keyword research. I don't even understand how this could be helpful to someone, because I'm typing in camping search and we're getting about 30 keywords. There's no button to go and look at more pages. There's nothing up here that tells you how many keywords it found in the database or anything like that. I'm going to move forward with internal PageRank. Everything turned to the other language again, and I have to do this translate every single time. So here's that diagram that looks cool, and this is the authority distribution chart. So we have our home page is right here at the top. It's giving it a page rank of 3.01. Then we have one over here that is not really sure what Distancia a la home. One clicks, but that is the category page. These are some of the admin pages in the back right here. And we have some other stuff right here that I recently have de-indexed. It's an interesting way of looking at your site. We have the other categories. So those three are getting the most link juice. And this is the way that it kind of comes down, because I know I have most of my stuff filtering in. And so everything's kind of going down from here. So far, this is the most useful tool yet out of all of it. I actually like looking at this from this angle, seeing just where, somehow what your different pages, what their rank is. So we have, this is a category page right here. So the category pages are getting a lot of the link juice directly from the home page. And those are all the big pages. And then we have all the other pages right here, right? So that's kind of what that looks like. You can just kind of see the, pages on your site and what it looks like as far as what their page rank is. Internal links. I'm going to go click over to there, translate our page. Web architecture graphic. So this is your internal link structure going on right now. There is the home page. And then it's going to go out to all of your main category pages, right? Right here we have one that goes out to the Make Money page. And then all these pages right here and how they're all interlinking to something. And then we have a link right here. So essentially what you could do is you can find a page that you're trying to rank for, and you can start from here and you can look at all your category pages, right? So I somehow have a link directly to a page right here, so it's going to get more link juice, right? But let's say you wanted to rank this page that's way out here. Well, you're going to probably want to couple different strategies. You could just link directly from your home page, see if that boosts your rankings, or this one is connected to two levels past this one over here. So you might want to see if you can go maybe in the category page, then you have these other pages that link to that. So maybe we need to figure out a way to get a direct link to those, right? So this is pretty cool and pretty useful. So far the graphs are pretty cool, and they're definitely unique and separate them from other softwares. We're going to go with the organic traffic. You have to sync this with Google Analytics and Search Console. Not going to do that. And then it might find keyword opportunities within the tool. So this could be a really cool thing to be able to do. I'm not going to do that in this review. Cannibalizations, translate page. I'm spending half my time translating the website. I don't know why it's not just automatically translating. You also have to have Google Analytics and Search Console hooked up to do that as well. Visibility and competition. And we don't have our country in here. Thin content detection and external link managed. So you have to have your Google Search Console and Google Analytics for three of the major tools in here. External link management. There's just a lot of work to get this going. It's not going out and doing, I told it I want it to do all this stuff for this website, and it's not doing it in this section. You can manually insert the backlinks or external links that point to your website. I'm not going to do that. In this way, Dinorank will help you to track and monitor those links. So this is just an external link tracker. Could be useful, not useful to me. I think I can wrap up this review. All right, so Dinorank final thoughts. This was just a complete letdown in so many different ways, guys. Trying to be just to sum this up and be as brief as I can. Obviously, I could not use the site in the way that I would expect to. The entire site is in Spanish, and I had to use a third-party tool, and I had to push the translate button every single time. This software is just definitely was not ready to be even launched or released. I had a horrible experience using the software. This was just a complete letdown. And, you can watch this review and you can say whatever you want about, oh, well, they'll fix that and it's going to be good. But here they launched this to market, and I get that they could still be early in development. And there's in some respects, yes, be patient and let them fix some of the bugs, but this wasn't just bugs. I was not able to use the site. And then when we take this a step further and we look at keyword research, right? And we type in camping, and it only brings back 30 keywords, and it doesn't give me any option to search further or to get more keywords. I can go to Ubersuggest and get 300,000 keywords for camping right now. And these are very broad keywords. There's no long tail. There's nothing in here. Everything is in pounds. I'm sorry, guys. This is just not, this isn't useful. There's really nothing in here. The only parts that would be useful is the keyword tracking, the page rank, internal page rank chart right here is very unique. And then the external, I think that's what that is. Or this is just your site page rank at the top, and then this is your internal link structure right here, okay? Those tools are useful, and if those are tools that you haven't found in any other software, and that they are worth $69 for a one-time price for you, then you could get the tool just for that, for these two keywords, and then you'd have another tracker. It may be worth $69 for that, but when we look at all the other parts of the software, the translation was, obviously just not good for market. All the tutorial videos, you click on tutorials, all the tutorial videos are in another language, so these won't be useful to 95% of the audience watching it. And if this isn't going to cater to a large market, global market, you can't come to AppSumo with your application and not have it in English first. That's just because of the global language. Most of the audience is going to be using it for an English language. So that is a major problem with the software. And then, like I said, this is not a keyword research software by any means. And the position tracking is not as good as the other ones that I've seen. The on-page audit was almost a joke as well. So at the end of the day, if I had to give a number, this was not a software that I would pick up. Again, I'm not going to go and leave my negative review because I'm going to refund. I don't go and give a 0 and then go and refund my product. I'm going to go and get a refund, and I'm going to move on from this software. But again, I'm looking at it from my desk and my standpoint. This software is not replacing AHREFS. This software is not replacing SEMrush. This software is not replacing Ubersuggest. And finally, this software isn't even coming close to seodity. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm probably not going to do the seodity versus Dinorank because I don't want to log into Dinorank again. That's how bad this was. So you guys can leave a comment below. Let me know if you agree or if there's totally things that I just missed, or I don't know how to use a computer and I don't know how to use Google Translate. I don't know what's going on, but I think even if the translation was correct, I think that's what the point I should make. Even if I didn't deal with any any language barriers, right? This didn't work. This tool, so the on-page audit is a joke. Position tracking is basic. The TF IDF prominence, I tried my URL, my competitor's URL. I put in a keyword right here. I did analyze. Nothing happened on this page, so that doesn't work. keyword research was a complete letdown. It gives you 30 keywords. There's nothing else you can look at. They're all broad terms. And everything else didn't work either. The only things that were cool were the charts. So again, that's my review. Sorry that this video was super long, but you know what? I hope you watched the entire thing, and I might have just saved you $70. And I think that that's worth a 30 to 50 minute video for me to explain to you and show you and demonstrate to you why this is not a good tool. Guess what, guys? It only benefits me if you guys click the link. I'll leave this below. You guys can go check out Dinorank. As an affiliate for AppSumo, it would only benefit me to try to spin this in a way that this software is amazing. So I can get more people to click my link and go buy the software, right? I'm going to make money doing that, right? Doing this review, this long review for you guys, and then I'm ending up telling you, don't go get this software. This software is a joke right now. I'm not going to make any money on this, right? I just did this. I'm not going to make any money from people buying this software. If someone watches my review, they're not going to buy the software. So I'm trying to tell you that this is a complete honest review. I wanted this software to be amazing, because I could keep the software and use it in my business, or I could recommend it to you guys. And, you know, it makes it fun. It makes, like, if this was like blows me away, then I could do my seodity versus Dinorank video for you guys and be like, dang, it's a close call. Wow, they're both amazing. Here's why this one's better. Here's why the other one's not better. But in this case, I don't feel right. If I'm not honest with you guys, I don't feel right doing that. I can leave that to other marketers. That's fine. This software, I don't recommend it. Maybe if they're on the platform for a month, we can come back. You guys can comment to me, hey, have a second look at Dinorank. They fixed everything. It's pretty amazing. But guess what? Like I said, nothing was amazing about it. Even the keyword research is what I would use it the most for, is what I love these tools for, is keyword research, to build more articles off of. And this was just, they don't even have English loaded in here, right? Okay, so they go in, look, they don't have United States, they don't have English language in here. Okay, they're going to get this fixed, right? They're going to probably watch this video, they're going to go fix this and stuff, right? Cool. But guess what? You still have a lot more stuff to fix, Dinorank, because you're only giving me 30 search results for a keyword that should have millions of results. So yeah, there's just nothing in here that I would want to go and buy. So I went off on a huge rant at the end there, guys. If you guys made it all the way to the very end of this video, hit that like button, and please, if you never comment on videos, comment on this video. I want to know that you made it this far in the video. And it really means a lot, because this hour of time that I spent making this video, you know, I'm not going to probably not going to make any money off of selling the software. If you want to go and check this out further, yes, there's a link below. I will always, out of even courteousness, there's a link below to take you to it. But, you know, I'm not going to really make any money off this video, guys, but I don't want to intentionally. I would never go out and just try to bring down a software, but I am about giving my honest opinion about a software. And if you guys watch 20 of my videos, probably 19 of them are, I have something good to say about the software, right? I usually don't do a lot of negative. I don't really have a whole lot of negative experiences with these softwares, to be quite frank. But in this case, this is one of the worst softwares that I've checked out, I think, on AppSumo, period. So, anyways, guys, remember to vote on my next video, and let me go and pull that page up real quick. You can click the second link below. It's going to take you to a page like this. You can register with Google or Facebook, and you can go and vote on some of these videos that, I will make. And, by voting, you can vote on multiple ones, but the ones that get the most votes will go up to the top up here, and I will, put more preference on those videos to make those for you. And I'm not going to recommend this software, unfortunately. But again, make sure to subscribe. And you know what? I'm gonna call it as well. I'm not gonna do the Dinorank versus seodity video. There's just no point of doing it. Seodity wins. I don't even want to log back into Dinorank at this point. So that's it. I'm out. See you in the next video.